Welcome to the Battle Drill Devotional Podcast with Captain Rob Westwood-Payne.
Today is Saturday the 19th of October. This week on the Battle Drill Daily Devotional Podcast, we explore work, rest and faith. Our final Bible reading for this week can be found in Hebrews chapter 4 and verses 8 to 11. Now, if Joshua had succeeded in giving them this rest, God would not have spoken about another day of rest still to come. So there is a special rest still waiting for the people of God. For all who have entered into God's rest have rested from their labours, just as God did after creating the world. So let us do our best to enter that rest. But if we disobey God, as the people of Israel did, we will fall. In our fast-paced world, rest is often reviewed as a luxury, something we get to only after our tasks and responsibilities are complete. But God's view of rest is very different. He invites us to enter his rest not after everything is done, but right in the middle of our busy lives. In Hebrews chapter 4, we are reminded that just as God rested after his work of creation, we too are called to rest in him, trusting his provision. Entering God's rest is more than just taking a day off from work. It's about trusting God is in control. When we rest, we're making a statement of faith that the world doesn't depend solely on our efforts. We're declaring God is our provider, and we don't have to earn his love or approval through endless striving. This is the true meaning of Sabbath, a time to stop, reflect, and recognize God is working even when we are not. In a culture that celebrates busyness and productivity, it can be hard to embrace rest. We may feel guilty for not doing enough, or anxious about all that still needs to be done. But Jesus offers us a different way. He says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." True rest comes not from finishing all our tasks, but from coming to Jesus and trusting in his provision. Finding rest in God's provision may look different for each person. For some, it might mean setting aside one day a week to completely unplug and focus on worship, reflection and family. For others, it could mean learning to say no to certain obligations and trusting God will take care of the rest. Resting in God's provision isn't about laziness. It's about acknowledging our strength and success ultimately come from him, not from our constant efforts. Lord, teach me to find rest in you. Help me to trust in your provision and to stop striving in my own strength. As I set aside time to rest, renew my spirit and remind me you are my provider in all things. Amen. And this week's last reflection question is, how can you intentionally make time to rest and trust in God's provision this week? I hope you'll join me again soon for some more Battle Drill Daily Devotionals. But in the meantime, may God bless you.
If you would like to subscribe to Captain Rob's Battle Drill Devotional, wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, or if you'd like to receive them direct to your inbox, head to www.equippinghispeople.com/devotional and follow the instructions.